Hey everyone, my name is Chase Harris. I am the head golf professional here at Chickasaw Country Club. And over the next several weeks, I'm going to be sending out a series of videos regarding the USGA handicap system, or GHIN, as we often refer to it as. I believe there's just a lot of misconceptions and a lot of questions about the handicap system and how it works. So I'm here to hopefully answer all those questions and kind of educate the entire membership on the handicap system in general. So first and foremost, what is a handicap index? And a handicap index is a portrayal of what your potential as a golfer is. Not your average, but what your potential is. So as a zero handicap or a scratch golfer, that doesn't mean that every time that I play golf that I'm going to shoot even par or better. It means that if I play to the best of my ability, I can expect to shoot a score par, around par, somewhere in there. And then that would lead us to our next point of why is it important to keep a handicap index? And the answer for me, as somebody that conducts golf tournaments here at the club, would be for fairness and competition. And the secondary reason and the fun reason is because it allows you to see and track your progress as a golfer. So if you're a 15 handicap and you're wanting to get that handicap down to like a 10, it's cool to see your numbers go from 15 to 14 and 13 to 12 and so on until you reach that goal. And then when you reach that goal, you can reevaluate your goals and maybe say go from 10 to 5. So it's a very neat tool in order to do that. Now, as you all know, hopefully, you can always post your scores in two different ways. We have the computer here set up in the golf shop where you can always come in and post your scores after you complete your round. Or you can also download an app on your phone. It's just USGA GHIN would be what I would search in the App Store. And you can log in, create a profile there, and post your scores from anywhere. So one of the questions that I get asked a lot is, what is the max score that you can post per hole? And the answer to that is it varies from golfer to golfer, okay? Now the next part of this is regarding converting your handicap index into a course handicap, okay? So whenever you come to play golf at Chickasaw, so I'm gonna take this 15 handicap golfer, handicap index golfer, and their handicap is going to be converted into a course handicap depending on which tee box they elect to play from. So if they elect to play from the furthest most up tee box, they were going to receive fewer handicap strokes. So that 15 index would probably be converted to 12 if I had to guess off the top of my head. I don't have the numbers in front of me. Now if that same golfer would elect to play the furthest back tee box, that 15 would probably be like a 16 or a 17 course handicap, because the golf course is going to play more difficult from the back tee than it is the up tee. Now, in relation to that, each hole at Chickasaw has been rated and given a stroke index. So 18 holes of golf, each hole has a rating 1 through 18. 1 being the most difficult hole on the golf course, 18 being the easiest hole on the golf course. So now it's going to tie all in together for what the maximum score is per hole. So the maximum score per hole is going to be double bogey plus any handicap strokes that you are entitled to given your course handicap, where you're playing handicap. So let's say that there is a golfer out here that is a 15 course handicap. They are receiving strokes on holes 1 through 15 on the stroke index, the 15 most difficult holes on the course. So if anybody had ever played a net event here at Chickasaw, we always put dots on the scorecard on those holes to remind the player that those are the holes that they are indeed getting strokes on. So holes 1 through 15, the maximum score for a 15 course handicap is double bogey plus their stroke. So on a par 4, that would be double bogey would be 6 plus the stroke would be 7. Hope this clears things up. I know the language can be confusing at times. It's a lot of new terms for many of you, I'm sure. So if anybody has any questions, please do not hesitate to reach me via email or phone call. And again, please keep your eye on the email. We will be sending more of these videos out. Thank you for your time.